Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Monday, and I'm getting it all confused because of the way Christmas and New Year's is. It made the weekend feel like the middle of the week. But anyway, I'm getting it together, and today I'm just going to do kind of like a hodgepodge video because I've got everything. John and Will are over there, Book is over here. I'm going to do, I was thinking, I know this is a southern thing, but I'm making beans and ham. My mom had fixed a ham for Christmas, not a honey baked ham, just a regular ham, and she gave us some slices, and I like to put that in the Great Northern beans, and so that's what I'm doing, and you have to kind of get it going and let it sit there for a while. So I thought I would do a quick video, and I don't even have my outfit of the day, is nothing special, but yesterday on Instagram, and then I mentioned this the other day in my video, and it is the neuLASH, and I'm not being paid. They did send me this, but I'm not being paid to talk about it. I know I'm going on and on about it, but I'm just so excited because the other day I kind of lost my train of thought because my camera cut off, and I couldn't tell you why I liked it so much better than the Latisse. And to be honest with you, when she first contacted me about it, I was interested, and I thought, well, I'll try it and just see. But I really didn't have, you know, great faith in it because I had tried the Obagi Elastalash and I did not see the results. But when I look at reviews, it seems like Elastalash gets good results with other people. So maybe it's a thing that just varies person by person. But anyway, so she sent it to me, and I think I looked on my email, and she sent it to me. She sent me an email saying that she sent it out to me the 15th of November. So I remember I didn't start using it right when I got it, and then when I did start using it, it was kind of sporadic. It was only when I remembered it because it takes a while to kind of get it in your nighttime routine, and I don't put it on until right before I'm going to bed. And so I think I probably started using it, you know, a week or two, you know, regularly after she gave it to me, and I started noticing my lashes getting better about probably a week or two ago. I really noticed it, and I don't know, I'm gonna use my little remote here. I don't know if you can see just how much better they are, and I don't really have a lot of before pictures without lashes because every time I would try to just wear mascara, it was just pitiful, so I always wore lashes. And but I wanted to say the reason I like this so much better is I feel like it's a little bit more natural. I read about it a little bit, and of course it says, I mean, the first ingredient's water, and then butylene glycol, oh God, all these cellulose, sodium hyaluronate, which that good stuff is in everything, biotin, panthenol. So it looks like it's really hydrogenized, oh, I don't know that next word, pumpkin seed extract. I can't remember. I think that is one that is supposed to enhance the growth. I can't remember exactly what they said that one was for, but it was something good with the pumpkin seed. Anyway, so it has all of these good products that are basically just conditioning your lashes. So I really didn't have any hopes in, you know, them being that great or, you know, seeing a real big difference, and I really, really have. Now, I posted a picture with my eyes closed so you could see them on my Instagram yesterday, and I had a lot of questions about where to get it and how much it cost and everything, and so I thought I would just tell you that when I looked it up, it looks like it's available at Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Belk even had it, Amazon, and the prices vary. Now, I'm skeptical when I see something that's typically $150 on, you know, Nordstrom, and then I see it somewhere for like 60 something, or, you know, really, really cheap. But I did see it on Belk's website for $95, and I trust Belk. I mean, they're a major department store. It's just a southern major department store. And so that is where you can get it, and that's about how much it is, anywhere from, I'd say, $95 to $150. And it says it is a 3-week or 3-month supply, I believe. Pretty sure it said 3-month supply, but it does say that you'll see results within 30 days, and I did see results within 30 days. Okay, now it's probably been about 6 weeks, and I'm seeing like major results. And I just, you know, if you're interested, I really recommend this over the Latisse. I've never tried the LashBlast or the what's the other one, Revitalash or any of those. The Latisse did work, but it really irritated my eyes. It turned my eyelid, like right where you put eyeliner, it turned it red and like that purpley yuck red, so that you looked really tired, you know, as soon as you woke up. And you could cover it with a paint pot or something, but it also, I felt like it made my under eye circles worse. So that's why I quit using it, and I sent it to Gina, and she loves it. Okay, another reason that I like this for myself versus the Latisse is my eyelashes are prettier. They're just longer and prettier, but they're not just, sometimes that Latisse would just give you the craziest looking lashes. Like they're kind of curly and like certain ones grow real long. It's like sometimes you can just look at a person and tell that they're using the Latisse. It makes their lashes just look different. Whereas with these, they're just perfectly, and you can see that. I'll put the picture that I posted on Instagram. You can see that when I shut my eyes, it's just a real pretty basic lash. It's not just real sporadic looking. So anyway, totally recommend this, and I'm so thankful that they sent it to me, because now as soon as I run out of it, I'll get it. And one tip I wanted to tell you is I've noticed too that my bottom lashes have really gotten a lot longer, and I didn't really notice that as much with the Latisse. And I like this, I like having just it like this better than having to put it on a brush and the whole dropper and all that stuff. Instead of putting it on like you would, you know, eyeliner and just going right in, I've started closing my eyes and putting it on with my eyes closed, and I feel like that way you can get it kind of closer to your real lash line, and it kind of, I don't know if it, that's another reason I put it on right before I go to bed too, because I feel like when I close my eyes, it'll seep down, you know, onto my bottom lashes, and has really helped my bottom lashes too. It's just been pretty exciting because, you know, I'm a false lash wearer, and for some reason had gotten where the false lashes were kind of getting on my nerves. The glue was getting hard to get off of my eyes at night, and I was having a problem. I don't know if it's the shape of my eyes, but I was having a problem with them wanting to pop up on the inside and stuff, so they were kind of getting on my nerves anyway. So, and then what else did I want to tell you about? Today, my eye look is an oldie but a goodie. A lot of times if I don't know which direction I want to go with my makeup that morning, instead of just going back there and doing something that I'm not happy with, I try to get kind of inspired. And that's why a lot of times you'll see, you know, I did a Victoria's Secret look, or I did an Angelina Jolie. It's just where I've watched tutorials. And today I watched the tutorial that Pixie Woo did on, it was a 60s makeup look. It was a Bridget Bardot, and I can't remember the other person that she said in front of it, but I'll link the video down below because it's such a good one. And she used this palette that I have, and it's the Louise Young, let's see which one it is. I don't know if they're like numbered or named. This one has Ting, Maui, Pom Pom, Black Bear, and Sislet in it. And it's this one. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful palette. And so I used those first three colors. And I hope it's showing. I noticed that when I show stuff up close, it has much more pink in it. But this color is not really bright pink. It's a really pretty, it reminds me of the Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek when I see people show that. Or any of those red browns like soft brown, or any of those colors like that from MAC is what that is. So it's a great transition color, but I wanted to keep it, I wanted to use exactly what she did today, so I just used those first three colors. And it's just a really pretty palette. I forgot how much I like that. And she even used that, oh, that reminds me of something I'm gonna have to go get to show you. She even used that first dark color for the girls' brows. So let me go get something else I wanted to show you. Speaking of brows, I got a new brow product that I kept seeing people use over and over again, and I had seen it in Ulta, but I didn't really think that it was something that I wanted or needed, and it is the Benefit GimmeBrow. And there's two colors. I got the light one for me, and I got the little bit darker one for Brooke, because Brooke has darker hair and eyebrows. And it is really a neat product. It has this teeny tiny little baby brush, and this color is the light medium, and it's real taupey. And it has fibers, light medium. And it says brow volumizer, and fiber gel. Yeah, I think that's all it says right there. Okay, and yesterday I used it, and you can see in my pictures that I posted, I think, did I post any pictures? Yeah, the one with my eyelashes closed, so you'll be able to see that in this video. Yesterday was my first day using it, so I did more of a brushing up like I typically would do with my brow gel, and it gave me kind of, I hate to say squirrely looking brows, but more of that Victoria's Secret, more just undefined, just a full brow look, which is neat to get sometime. But today I tried to use it in a different way, and this brush is so neat. You can really take it like up in the front, and you know, today I tried to do more like this way and just do them a little bit up and define them, you know, where they were just more, I don't know, I guess more controlled, but the color is just perfection, and that is all I have to use now. I don't have to use a brush, a pencil, or anything. And I like to use different products. It's not that I wouldn't use the other stuff that I have, but you know, this is, in a hurry, this is awesome. And a lot of people, what really put me over the fence using it, I think Sandy used it in her video the other day, and then one of our favorite waitresses Friday night, Araceli, her brows looked beautiful, and I asked her what she was using, and she uses the Brow Wiz pencil, I believe, and she kind of just like, you know, sculpts her brows with that and then fills in with this. She had just gotten it and she said she loved it. So Saturday, Brooke and I went and got one, and Brooke likes it okay. I think Brooke is going to like the combination of doing both, but sometimes I just like a real natural brow anyway, and I think when you have blonde hair, that helps. So I'm glad I thought about this because I wanted to tell you about that. And then another thing that I wanted to tell you about, I know I don't do like food or videos or anything that much, but this is something I made myself right before this video, and I thought I would tell you about it. I know a lot of us now have the Keurig coffee makers, and I think that is one of the best things that has ever been invented. I love it. And one of the things that I make in it all the time is tea. And these two are my favorites. This is the Snapple lemon iced tea. Now it is sweet. I don't know, let's see, 40 calories per serving. So, and John drinks this hot. He doesn't put any ice in his, but I drink mine like this. I get these cups from Costco, and I just fill my cup up with ice and then put it on the big cup, and just, it makes a great glass of just lemon iced tea. And then another one I like is this. It's the Lipton Refresh. And this is so much better than there's another one out there that says Southern Sweet Tea, and it's not Southern Sweet Tea. It's barely sweet at all. This is much better. And this is 50 calories per serving, which, I mean, I don't know, that's just not a big deal to me. And it's Refresh iced sweet tea. And both of these I think you can find at Target. I know this one I can find at Food Line, which is one of my local grocery stores, but I can't find it at the other ones. So anyway, you might have to look around a little bit, but you should be able to get both of them, and I love those for good sweet tea. Okay, I'm going to do a quick non-eventful outfit of the day and then let you go, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. And if I don't, I hope you have a good, happy New Year's. So today I have on a Tea by Alexander Wang t-shirt, and it's the linen blend. And I don't know if you noticed, you probably did, that there was like a little place on my shoulder where it had been on the hanger too long, so that's something to look out for. If you wear them often, that doesn't happen, but this one had been hanging for a while, and I noticed that it did have that hanger mark, even on the, you know, velvety hangers. So, but I knew I was going to put a jacket over it, so I didn't worry about it. And then this is my Victoria's Secret leather moto jacket. I love this. It was best money spent. And I got the medium. I have a lot of people ask me what size, and I got the medium, and it just seems to be perfect. And it just gets better and better and better the more I wear it. The leggings, they're kind of like a thick ponte knit legging I have on today. They're the White House Black Market leggings. They're some of my favorites. They have a thick waistband that I like, and they have the seam down the back. I think you'll be able to see my shoes today against the sofa, but a lot of times I like to wear, if I'm wearing all black, I like to wear a different color shoe, and I just love these. These are the Rag & Bone, Newberry booties, and I have them in the tan canvas, and then this color, and like I thought about wearing the chili color. That's like a oxblood color, but I really like these. And this is a great investment. If you need a good little booty, these just come back every year and they never go out of style. And they're just really comfortable and basic. And so that is just my basic outfit. And then for accessories, I put these on before I thought about it. I should have probably put on like Dean's Davidson's stud earrings. Probably would have looked better, but I just always throw these on when in doubt when I'm starting out, you know, putting on jewelry. They're just big CZs. I have on my Dean Davidson stack rings, and I hope you guys are still taking advantage of that 25% off because there wasn't an expiration. So on Dean's website, if you put in at checkout Lisa DD, I believe it's 25% off, and there's just so many good things. This necklace is another one of the things that I love. My friend Karen Peep Jr. ordered this and the studs and I believe the plaza ring. We were texting back and forth the other night. And then this is one of my Sheila Fajl necklaces, the perfume bottle. And oh, my nail polish. I thought about you guys last night. I'm still finishing up. On Instagram, I posted a post that I found, let me back up. You know, I was watching Scandal on Netflix and I pretty much went through it. I could really stand to watch it again because if you've watched that show, you know how intricate it is and how back and forth they are. And I was getting so confused at what happened when. So it wouldn't hurt. Oh God, my eyes doing that twitchy thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Anyway, so it wouldn't hurt for me to watch it again. But I was looking through some things that were recommended or whatever for me, and I came across Lipstick Jungle, that series, and I loved that series, and I could not believe that they canceled it because it was so good, and that just seemed like it was getting the best ratings, and it had such good people in it. Brooke Shields, and was it Andrea McCarthy, and gosh, I saw, you know, it was just really good. I really love Nico's, all their fashion and makeup is just, and I appreciate it now even so much more than I did back then because I feel like I know so much more of what they're talking about. But anyway, it's very inspiring when I watch it. But last night I looked up their makeup and stuff, and Victory Ford, I think her name's Lindsay something in real life, she was wearing black nail polish a lot in the video. So I put on my Chanel black satin, but when I looked up what she was wearing, it was a L'Oreal Midnight something was the one she was wearing. So anyway, I cut my nails back down short where they need to be and painted them the Chanel black satin. And no fragrance yet. And gosh, is that it? I always feel like I have so much to tell you guys. But anyway, and I didn't realize that Lipstick Jungle was also a book, so I'm going to get that too. A lot of you said it was a good book. So I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve. I'm guessing that's probably tomorrow. We don't go out on New Year's Eve. That's kind of like Black Friday. I just let everybody else have that one. I mean, we did a few times, but to me, it was always kind of a letdown. And I remember my mom never would let me go out on New Year's Eve. I always hated that when I was a teenager because she was always worried about the other people driving, you know, drunk or whatever. So I don't ever, we'll just watch the ball drop here or something. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.